All right, this is my video rebuttal to the Baltimore Sun's article about the Maryland Senate Ready's crime bill that includes some of Governor Hogan's ideas, cuts others. Y'all need to smash this whole crime bill. The last crime bill that affected the black community was the Bill Clinton crime bill in the 1990s. You resubmitting the same crime bill that Bill Clinton under the Republican stamp and Democrats is approving it, and you seen how it decimated the black community. Only difference in this crime bill is the opioid. How you gonna treat opioids, all right? You're gonna give white people a pass. You didn't have a problem incarcerating half of the black community. You didn't have a problem making mass incarceration your number one cash cow in the state of Maryland. But now you want to give remedies to opioid treatment. You need to go to jail the same way we went to jail. And the politicians that's getting paid to get this going need to keep this in mind. You can't pass laws and sit in seats of power and claim to be doing good in the community and benefiting off of the ills. I didn't see anything in that crime bill talking about ending the war on drugs in the black community or the white community. The war on drugs is the main drive in violent crime and behavior in Baltimore City. But I don't see nobody talking about it. Feel me? So if you want to pass this crime bill, you need to, you're going to pass to start looking at more than just the blacks that are involved in the crime. You need to look at the crime in the courts. If you're not going to hold the politicians, the judges, the lawyers, the police officers are the same, then this crime bill is directly Jim Crow and white supremacy. You reinventing slavery under the 13th Amendment, and you using your Senate seats and your House delegate seats to pass laws to enslave the black community, to re-enslave the black community. You need the Department of Justice to come out to Baltimore County and investigate Baltimore County the same way they did Baltimore City. See, the only difference is Baltimore City is under the consent decree. Baltimore County hasn't been investigated. And Baltimore County needs to be investigated criminally. You feel me? From Schellenberger on up. So like I said, this is my rebuttal in my video testimony for this crime bill. You feel me? I want everybody in this, that everybody's involved in it, to hold up to it. So we're going to go to it like this. I started in 1997. That's me. That's my first dollar I made. I'm an honest man. Y'all made me famous for toilets. So I took it and ran. Toilets was just... That's office and promotions. All right. And y'all getting ready to do Light City. And I'm getting ready to light y'all's asses up. I'm going to use toilets and I'm going to put them all over the city with lights on them. And I got plenty of shit to work with. All right. Now this is where we go. I was a Baltimore City resident. I was kidnapped. By the Baltimore County Police Department. All right, in 2011. But I started this a long time before then. That's me. That's my address. That's to the Honorable Judge Previs. All right. I respectfully requesting a change of venue. Enclosed is a DVD and paperwork. All right. That material was about the corruption in the courts under Governor O'Malley's administration. I did it during Black History Month in 2009. It's about Jim Crow justice and being a victim of Jim Crow justice. You can also find that information right here. Judge Turnbull. And that's the tracking number, confirmation number. Because like I said, I do my due diligence. I'm good in the law books. Today's my anniversary. All right. See the date? 2009. I've been getting access to the grand jury for the longest. All right. The civil clerk's office located it. So I went to the clerk's office and I did it. I went to Mosby office and I did it. I went to all these different offices and I did what I was supposed to do. And nothing's being done about giving black people access to the grand jury. You feel me? So all I'm doing is just telling the truth. And in my ask, I showed who knew. Richard Sher, Governor O'Malley, Governor Quinn, parole and probation. All right? Because like I said, I was doing a scientific experiment. And I was showing the corruption in the courts. And how you use it to enslave our people and our population. This new crime bill ain't nothing no different. So you locked me up for toilets. So I started making toilets my hobby. And y'all don't like my shit. But y'all giving me awards anyway. You feel me? So I'm going to work with this. Received. I directly oppose Governor Hogan's crime bill, and Governor Hogan needs to be put this in the record. All right? Right here. Get that material that Governor Hogan got. All of it. Because that's my contribution to the cause. That's my written testimony against his crime bill. And like I said, this is racketeering in the courts. And you're permitting this to go on. So I challenge the court, and I challenge anybody that's voting on this crime bill, that's included in this affidavit, that's included in this subpoena, to recuse themselves from voting, to recruit themselves from being involved. If you're on the Senate committee and you're involved in this, you need to not be a part of this, because you're going to have to deal with this in the Department of Justice. I sent this to the Department of Justice. It's a minority report. We talking about the Maryland Black Caucus. Like I said, this from 2009. Y'all seen my paperwork. Delegate John Cardens. This is Monday at 8. All right. Timed and dated. This is admissible evidence for my video testimony against the crime bill. And is my rebuttal. You feel me? John Cardens. Bobby Zirkin. So if Bobby Zirkin is sitting on this crime bill deal, then you need to respect my contributions to the conversation, because you involved in my allegations of corruption in the courts. You part of that corruption that I was talking about. And I'm not saying, I said it to your face. You got my paperwork. You can't shield Schellenberger. John Cardens, Bobby Zirkin. I'll be in Annapolis on Monday. All right. Dred Scott, 2009. So get my paperwork. Make sure that we got everything in order, because I'm going to show you about the art of getting money. Because in your crime bill, you want to put a big number on people so they're coerced to plead guilty to crimes that they can commit. This from the Baltimore Sun. See it? This your shit. You want us to plead guilty to crimes that we didn't commit, to claim that you're making our streets safer, and you're going to use your crime bill to do it. Like I said, it's the art of getting money. So how much money is you getting paid to make this happen, Bobby Zirkin? How much money is the bail bondsman's putting in your coffer? Like y'all said, you got a relationship with people that got too much money and vested interest in this. And the Baltimore Sun needs to start looking at this. It's not acceptable behavior by a politician to get paid to write crimes that incarcerate black people the way you do. That's slavery reinvented. That's plantation politics. That's part of the Governor O'Malley original crime package. Y'all just reinventing it in Baltimore County and bringing it in a new way. So take this with a grain of salt. I'll be in Annapolis to talk to you. I'm not going to talk about you. You got my testimony on record already. I want access to the grand jury so we can address this in the courts. Because you're going to see a lot more toilets around Baltimore City. I'm up to my shit. It's the Minority Report. It's about being black and white America. And I got a lot of stuff to talk about.